unreasonable. You have no idea just how reasonable I have been. Reasonable synonyms are sensible, rational, practical, fair, appropriate. Fitting, suitable, logical. All things I would definitely say describe me. Do they describe you? Welcome to Unreasonable with Zane and Johnson. I'm reasonable. Hey, you guys. What's going on? Can you tell I'm in a green room at the Comedy Club of Kansas City. I see our moderators are here. Still I Rise. Thank you, Shanaria K. Thank you so much. What's up, Reasons? How you doing? How you doing? Akua, hello from Ghana. What time is it in Ghana? Oh my God. Sea Breeze 40, I hope you get that chicken cheeseburger. It sounds like a lot of protein though. Vanja, hello. Coco, how you doing? Yani, walaikum assalam. Eid Mubarak to you as well. Somebody asked me at the end of my show last night, the end of my late show. Was it the late show or the early show? I can't remember. She was like, I wanted to ask you a question. I was like, okay. She was like, what did you do to celebrate Eid? And I was like, I don't believe I did anything. And she was like, oh. I was like, yeah, I think I've been here. I've been on the road. And she was like, oh, okay, well, I hope that you get an opportunity to celebrate it. And I was like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you don't know, I don't know if it's still the Eid. I think so. Maybe it's like one more day or something like that. But this is, I'm going to say it wrong, but there's two Eids. The one after Ramadan is Eid al-Fitr, and this is Eid al-Adha. Adha. And it is the end of the Islamic calendar. So, to all my Muslims, Eid Mubarak. Thank you so much. Brianna Williams, hello. Jersey Quinn. I'll take it. Like chatting with a friend reviews. Hi. LP Spider ma'am. Hey. Uncle Marcus. Hey, Delayla Watson. I think that's the first time I'm seeing that name. Oh, your teacher, your college teacher. You don't call him a professor? Showed you my Guardian interview about Muslim experience my Black Muslim experience. What was the context of them showing it to you? I'm curious. Cadence, how you doing? Young celebrity, hi. Saeed, hello. Eid Mubarak. Oh, okay, cool. It's almost midnight. Wow, good to know. Tan, how you doing? It's freezing. Oh, it's freezing. The video is freezing. It's because I don't have good service here. So is it still freezing? If I go on Wi-Fi, it'll be even worse. Watch. Now it's on Wi-Fi. Tell me if that's better. Is that better? Give me a thumbs up if it is now better. I'm not seeing no chat, so I think that made it worse. Oh no, Still I Rise said it's better. A little bit. Is that? Okay, cool. So this is not going to be a very long live, but I still wanted to give y'all Sunday live. So welcome to I'm Reasonable, not Sunday live, but a weekend live that I typically do on Sundays. Welcome to I'm Reasonable, the weekend live. And I saw two things that first of all, there's so much happening in the world. Somebody sent me a DM and was like, you got out of LA at the right time. And I was like, what? are you talking about? And I was like, what's happening in LA? And right when I asked that, I said, I turned on the news and I saw that Tangerine Man had instructed the National Guard to go to Los Angeles because there were protests against ICE for illegal deportation, right? Um, and I just find it so funny. I mean, it's not funny, but it is very interesting how um, people like word stuff, and I always believe that it's coming from a good place, but that sort of drama that's attached to everything, like, good thing you got out of LA just in time. I gotta go back home tomorrow. It's like I moved. You got out of LA just in time. You mean when I went to work at a club on the weekend and I gotta go right back home? Okay. Um, Anywho, I was watching the news though when they were like, it's happening downtown, downtown Los Angeles, and who knows if it'll spread. But obviously, it's kind of like crazy. Like I did see Mayor Karen Bass, making press conferences. I did see our governor of California, Gavin Newsom. I did see him talk. You know what I'm saying, talking. But it's also one of them incidences where something is happening in a very big city, and as much as it is prioritizing the news, most people walking around that city don't even know what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, most people don't know what's happening. So yeah. Yeah, it's that's like most places. Only time where, obviously, when COVID first got here, it was like, okay, the entire city feels it. I always tell this story. Speaking of Delayla, right? Delayla, your professor showing you my interview with Guardian about my experience with 9/11, right? I was at school. I was at school, and I was actually Monday morning calculus class. And this is a huge event. This is a worldwide event. This is something that shook the entire world as much as it happened in New York City, right? It happened downtown to the World Trade Center, right? I lived in Harlem. Let me tell you, when I finally made it home, towers already dropped. I'm covered in soot. Covered in soot. It was an adventure. I really should do a movie about it. It was an adventure for me to get home. When I finally got off that 2 train on 110th Street and Lenox Avenue in Harlem, all the people in Harlem was looking at me like, what? Why you look like that? And I'm coming out the train like, they blowing up the country. The country is under attack. And the people that was on that stoop in front of that corner store, in front of the Dominican salon, you get what I'm saying? Outside of the train, they was like, you need to go home and take a shower. You look crazy. And I'm like, are y'all not watching it? And I mean, that is a huge, huge event. You know what I'm saying? That's like worthy of somebody texting you like, hey, you in New York right now? I know you go to school down there. I know your school is down there. Are you okay? But like, protests, regardless of what they're about, a lot of protests happen in Los Angeles. A lot. It's a major city. A lot of protests. Girl, you got out just in time. For me, y'all, I do not like for people to put me into fear mode. Keep the dramatics for me. Keep them. I hate it. Don't alarm me, because let me tell you, I jump into action. Do not alarm me if there's no alarm necessary. Okay? Please. With love, respectfully. Okay, so the reason why I wanted to really quick talk about Black Panther, the potential for Black Panther 3, right? The only news that we really have for Black Panther 3 is we know that Denzel Washington called Ryan Coogler and was like, yo, I got to be in Black Panther 3. And Ryan Coogler was like, absolutely, right? Like, whenever that's going to happen, wherever it's going to happen, you going to be in Black Panther 3. right? That's really all we know about Black Panther 3. But I was reading because I like, part of the media outlets that I go to source information is theroot.com. If you're not familiar with theroot.com, I think it's like their writers write with so much wit. Oh, it's a fly. Why did I jump like that? I thought it was a roach. Oh my God, y'all! I'm about to shake everything out and get the fuck up out of here. Um, uh, Anybody in here from Kansas City, Missouri? If y'all are, thank you so much for coming to my shows. Although one of the shows so far I hated. I absolutely hated. I hated people in the audience. I really did. But if you came out, thank you so much. I'll talk about it on Wednesday. I'll go into detail. But can somebody, if y'all from here, can y'all tell me why does it smell so bad? I ain't been to a place in the city that did not. I'm like, and then I Googled it. Look what I Googled. I said, does Kansas City, Missouri have a sewage problem? This is what I Googled. AI said, yes, Kansas City, Missouri has experienced a history of sewage problems, including sewer overflows and odors. The city has been working to address these issues, investing in infrastructure upgrades and implementing programs to prevent overflows and reduce odors. Residents have reported the complaints about sewer odors, particularly during the summer months. And I will say it has been pretty warm, not really, like really beautifully warm this weekend. But I was trying to figure out if it's the river. Like, I'm like, how y'all just acting like this is regular? And wherever there's sewage problems, it makes it hard for me. I don't be wanting to drink the water. If I'm somewhere and it smells like shit, I think the water is contaminated. I don't know if that's a smart thought. I don't know if that's a jump, but I always be like, dang, well, if y'all backed up, then is the water bad? Just me? The Bronx be stinking, Cadence? I know New York is dirty, but New York don't smell like no sewage. New York don't smell like you walking through a never-ending fart. Thank you, Wilson Riviera. Anywho, so back to, y'all hear, I guess the green room is next to a bathroom. Y'all hear, okay, so, because I was about to say, can y'all hear the toilet flush? Anyway, talk about sewage, I'm near the toilet. I cannot wait. Thank you, everybody, because I have met some really wonderful people in Kansas City, Missouri, but I'm really looking forward to going back home. As much as they having raids and protests, and we got the police department outside in the streets and the National Guard. I can't wait to get back to California tomorrow. I cannot wait. Speaking of which, this coming weekend, I will be in San Francisco at Cobb's. In San Francisco, June 13th and 14th at Cobb's Comedy Club. So if you are in the Bay Area, make sure you get those tickets. Come out and see me perform. Also, I see 123 people in here, and I only see 26 likes. So get those likes up. Get those likes up. Oh, I'm sure it's a beautiful day in LA. If you haven't hit like, if you in your house, watching or drive. If you driving, then I understand. You know what I'm saying? But if you watching and you over there in the kitchen cooking, just you know what I'm saying? Wipe your hands off on a little, on a little cloth. Come over to whatever you watching on, hit the like button, and then you could go back to baking your muffins or whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, so the reason why I wanted to talk to you guys about bring the possibility of a white Black Panther to the reasons is because two things. So one, right? One, I was scrolling on, so y'all know I'm always scrolling on TikTok. I'm scrolling on TikTok and I see fake news. It says, Warner Brothers greenlit a Sinners 2 without Ryan Coogler. It's an original idea that he owns. Everybody died. How was it a sinners too? So you just know it's fake news. You just know. I say that I've been saying this to y'all. People just post stuff, just right. And so I saw that and got annoyed for like 2 seconds. Like, oh my God, I hate when people just be lying. Even when they lying on the internet. Even when I don't know them. Even when they ain't got no bearing on my life. I really do hate a liar, especially a liar for no reason. Like I understand if you gotta lie for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You gotta lie for a reason. Like, you know what? My kid needs a kidney or whatever. You get what I'm saying? I understand you got to lie. My kid lives in a bad neighborhood, but they need a good education, so I gotta lie and say that they live over here with their auntie, but they really don't, so that they could go to this school district. I understand them types of lies. I understand a lie not trying to hurt nobody feeling. Like, no, 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 no. Yeah, no, this was, this was great, and I wish you were, I understand that polite shit. But like just to blatantly lie to stir up, like to misinform, to stir. I mean, I guess that's the time we live in. What am I talking about? That's the time we live in, right? So I just scrolled past that, right? But then later, as I started looking at the articles on theroot.com, there was an article that said, in the new Black Panther will be white. And they said it because I could tell that they were like very clear. They weren't trying to bait people. Like they were, right? They were looking for like, okay, this is something that's being talked about, but this is not like Huffington Post, right? If you ever seen a Huffington Post, it'd be like, my husband died, and before he died, he said 3 words that devastated me. And then it say, read the article. And then you read the article and it's like, the husband said, I see you. It'd be just so stupid. It'd be like the most dramatic captions. And they're just baiting the audience to the point now where if you follow Huffington Post or Huffington Post women, whatever, on Instagram, you'll see they'll have a thing. And then the first comment will be like, this is the point of the article. Here's the summary. Bobby, you ain't got to read it. Here's the thing. They just like, it's like everybody is like over it. And then all the rest of the comments is like, why would you do this? Why would you say something so dramatic if it's not dramatic at all? If you have ever seen a Huffington Post post, and there's no shade to Huffington Post. Apparently, Ariana Huffington, she stands on her shit. But whoever her social media people are, it'd be like, I buried my daughter and found out a secret I could have never imagined. You like, well, what secret did your deceased daughter have? And then it's like, she never enjoyed reading. It's like, oh, we gotta unfollow you. We gotta unfollow you because you out here playing. Queen Believe, I'm not coming back to Dallas, but I'm coming back to Addison, Texas, which is close. I'm coming back to the Addison Improv, and that is in December, the beginning of December. It's one of my last shows of the year. The tickets are on my website, zainabjohnson.com. Okay, so apparently, right? They are, of course, they're gonna make a Black Panther 3. Black Panther is one of the biggest, the highest grossing movies in the MCU, right? Across like all studio. It's one of the highest grossing superhero movies, right? Franchises. And so they're gonna make a part 3. And apparently there's a storyline in a comic book. I don't know Marvel's comic books. Only comic books I follow as a kid, I used to read X-Men. That's the only one that I really paid attention to when I was a kid, was X-Men, right? And even still, that's so far removed from me, I can't really tell you. You know what I'm saying? I just remember in the cartoon when she rises, like, she became a phoenix. Like, that's it. Anywho. So apparently in a comic book, T'Challa, who's Black Panther, right? Forget who he's played by. Forget the actor. Don't think about Chadwick Boseman right now. Only think about the actual character, right? The comic book character. Apparently T'Challa has a white kid that ain't really his kid. So how you got a kid that ain't really your kid? I'm gonna get there. So apparently T'Challa has a kid, a white kid, that ain't really his kid, right? Because he was actually married. He was married before, and this is something that we don't see in Wakanda, right? In Wakanda Forever. He was married before we actually meet. At some point, T'Challa was married, and the woman that he was married to, the woman who became like the princess or the queen, she was in a previous relationship. Hey, how you doing, Walter? She was in a previous relationship, and then she got out of the relationship, but didn't realize she was pregnant. And then she married T'Challa, and she was in a relationship with a white man, and then married T'Challa, not knowing she was pregnant with her ex's baby. This already is sounding like a Tyler Perry presents Wakanda. It already is sounding like it's already sounding like they turned Black Panther into a soap opera. That's what it sounded like. But anyway, that's the story. Apparently in the comic book, it do sound like Maury, right? Although they making it very clear he is not the daddy. He's not the daddy, but because he married the mom, that became his son. It's just not his bloodline son, but it is still his son. Right, and that might be the person that takes over that's the person that might become like the next T'Challa, right? Now, if you remember Black Panther, if you remember Black Panther 2, right? You remember at the end of if you remember if you remember Black Panther, period. In the first one, we had the amazing, phenomenal, incomparable Chadwick Boseman play T'Challa. Right? First of all, now I gotta stop. Cause you about to tell me y'all about to let this white stepson come be T'Challa, and y'all had that man leave Michael B. Jordan as a baby in the projects in New York and didn't let him bring back, but he let him stay in this is remember, that's the whole point of part 1. Right? It was Sterling K. Brown was Michael B. Jordan's father, and he like, right? Because he had met the girl in the city and stayed with the girl in the city. And he was like, no, I'm going to take vibranium and we're going to bring it to the world. And we're going to help all the Black people in the world with this vibranium from Wakanda. And then T'Challa's father went and was like, no, we not about to do that. We about to go back to Wakanda, protect our resources. And I know you got this baby, but we don't know who that baby is. And we don't know who that woman is. And so that baby going to have to stay here right in the projects. And then that's why we got Killmonger, and Killmonger had to come with all them slices on his stomach and beat T'Challa's ass real quick. So y'all trying to tell me they left Killmonger in the projects, but T'Challa was going to accept some white baby that ain't even blood related to him? This is a lot. This is a lot to sell. They better be real. Let me tell you something, Ryan Coogler. You know I done already said my public love letters to you and your filmmaking. Okay, your creative, your artistry. But don't let them do you like this. I don't care what that comic book say. Don't let them do you like this. Right, that's the first Black Panther. And then the second Black Panther, you remember at the very end, Lupita, I can't remember Lupita's name, but Lupita, first of all, the sister becomes the Black Panther, right? But then Lupita, she is in Haiti, right? And she named the little boy Toussaint. She named the little boy Toussaint, who is T'Challa's son. But here's the thing. And everybody was like, oh, that's about to be the next Black Panther. But here's the thing. If you make him the next Black Panther, then that ages everybody else out, right? We have to jump forward in time because that was a little boy. That little boy was like 5 years old, right? So if he's going to become the next T'Challa, it's like, oh, okay, probably like at least like 20 years got to pass. And so that means that the sister is older. You know what I'm saying? So all of that, right? And what I don't understand, the reason why I'm bringing it to the reasons, and I want y'all to tell me. I think it's now. Just cast a new Black Panther, a new Black Panther. Now I'm gonna be very honest with y'all. Tell me if this is not true. I thought, because I never followed the Black Panther comic book. But is it a Black Panther because it's literally a Black Panther, or is it a Black Panther because he is also Black? Do y'all get what I'm saying? Like, is it a Black Panther because the cat is Black? Or is it a Black Panther because the person that becomes the Black cat is also Black? Like, did he become a Black cat because he was... Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if he was a white guy, would he have become a lion? You know what I'm saying? Or who? You know what I'm saying? Would he have become one of them snow lions that was in uh Lion King Part 2? Remember them pale ass snow lions? I said, I ain't never seen no lion that white. They supposed to be in the mountains. They in the mountains, Kilimanjaro, Africa. So tell me, that's what I don't know. Like, did they make him black because the cat is black, or did the cat become black because? I gotta ask. Are all Panthers? Forgive me, y'all. I don't know this. Are all Panthers black? Because if all Panthers are black, why would they have to say Black Panther? Ain't that redundant? No, no, not all Panthers are black. The term Black Panther is a misconception. It refers to a melanistic jaguar and leopard, which are, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like all these, they that's why they call them black, because they a type of cat that got so, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying, if it was a person, if it was a white guy that found a vibranium, would he have been like an albino? No, the albino is not the same thing. Would he have been a white panther? You know? Um, is that what it's called, a snow leopard? I just remember them white lions. What's some white lions from Lion King too? They the snow lions. Yeah, maybe it would have been that. White lions are a unique naturally occurring phenomenon found primarily in the Timbavati and Kruger National Park regions of South Africa. They are a separate species. They are not a separate species or albino, but rather lions with a recessive genetic mutation. We talked about this already, y'all. So here is my question. Is it unreasonable to recast T'Challa? They have recast. I understand the second Black Panther. I understand the cultural reference. I understand the parasocial relationships. I understand how people can't see the actor separate from the character. I understand that. I understand that it was a sudden death, an awful reality that we had to face. And I understand why they chose to memorialize him in the movie. I understand that. I really do. But the comic book world, all of these characters, this is all fake. This is all, so we're accepting somebody's imaginative characters, and we are accepting them and allowing them to exist in our imaginations. So why now? Okay, we did that. We gave T'Challa as Chadwick Boseman. We gave him a beautiful send-off. If nobody was ever able to attend Chadwick Boseman's funeral or pay their respects, you got to go to see Black Panther 2, and you got to pay your respects. You got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to mourn in some way. Now we moving on to 3. Let's cast a new Black Panther. Is that unreasonable? Let's cast a new Black Panther. I done seen multiple Supermans. I remember the Superman when I was little. The Superman that, thank you so much, Uncle Marcus. Thank you. Uncle Marcus said, am I wrong? But isn't Letitia, she is the Black Panther, but you know this sexist world. They said we gonna let her be Black Panther. We gonna let the girl be Black Panther for a little while. But I will be honest with you too. Letitia is magnificent, but how they balanced her box office draw. And they balanced her with Angela Bassett. Don't ever forget that. They balanced her on that screen with Angela Bassett, with the strength of Angela Bassett. But remember, they killed Angela Bassett. So I don't think that that's something that anybody ever thought was going to be like a ongoing thing. This would have been, I mean, listen, as a girl, I love it. Oh, well, this unfortunate disease that took away one of our esteemed actors now opens the door for it to be a woman Black Panther. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know the comic book. I don't know if that's what but also just cast the new guy. There are phenomenal black actors going into auditions every single day, putting auditions on tape. Every single day. I done seen in my lifetime, I have already seen 3 Supermans. I mean, I've seen 2 or 3 Superman. I have seen 3 or 4, I've seen 3 Spider-Mans already. I ain't never not went to a movie because they changed that Spider-Man. I saw that one. I like this newest Spider-Man, Zendaya's boyfriend. I like him the best. But I don't live through 3 Spider-Mans. They don't change the story. They just decide, hey, y'all, we starting this over again. So they give us the little Men in Black, you know what I'm saying? Erase your memory thing. Forget that Spider-Man existed. Here go a new Spider-Man. This the new little white boy we trying to usher out to y'all. And we be like, okay, cool. Is the web still coming from his wrist? Is he still scaling buildings? Okay, well then that's Spider-Man. So why not? Oh yeah, we got Miles Morales too. I forgot about Miles Morales. You know what it is? Okay. Oh, gosh. Y'all be getting on my nerves with this. We do have Miles Morales, and I actually in the Miles Morales, like the cartoon, it's so good. It's kind of like the best Spider, but there's multiverses, right? So of course we got multiple Spider-Mans. We got so many Spider-Mans in the multiverse. We ain't talking about that. We talk about major motion, but we talking about when people, that be their dream job. Like, here's the thing. In Black Panther, right? You see they was trying to, now I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this respectfully. And I don't know if people know this. And I don't know this to be fact, but I believe it to be true. You see how they tried to usher us in a new Iron Man, because they knew Iron Man died, right? They knew Iron Man died in, hey, you could come in. Yeah, they knew Iron Man died in, what was the last Avengers, right? They knew Iron Man died. And so they made the little black girl. Remember, she was the one that was at MIT? She was the one in the Black Panther. She was the one at MIT. That's Iron Man. That's Iron Girl. Now, I think they Disney or Marvel came out with a series, or maybe it hasn't come out yet. I don't know what's happening over there. But this is a dream job. It's the same way they just recast James Bond. Don't nobody be like, well, is that James Bond's son? Well, how is he the James Bond? Is that his son? Well, they from different parts of Europe. This is just a fake character. It's just a fake character. So why not just recast T'Challa? There are so many. I'm sure there are unknowns. At this point, you know what I'm saying? We know what they probably gonna do. They probably gonna go get us a little British, whatchamacallit. But I would really love if they got a nice, somebody that's really been just acting and he, I don't know, he Ghanaian, and he live in Ghana and study in Ghana and perform here and all. Like, I don't know. I think that would be dope. You know? But a illegitimate child, this also white, that's a lot. That's a lot y'all asking us for. Who y'all think would be who y'all think could play Black Panther? Who y'all think could play T'Challa? Who y'all think could play T'Challa? Did they say what time we was gonna start, Walter?
So when I spoke to Peyton,
yeah,
I told Peyton that Mo had texted me and said she's gonna be here a little late, 7:05.
Okay.
And then he told me when she get here to let him know that she's here.
Oh, okay, okay.
And he's gonna probably come back and tell us when he's gonna get started.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right, thank you. I personally hope it's an actor that Damson Idris. Okay, that's okay. Me too. I trust in Ryan too, which is why, Mr. Kugler, if you ever see this, with all due respect, and let me just tell you what I know. It sucks. It sucks that damn Michael B. Jordan was Killmonger. It sucks that Michael B. Jordan was Killmonger. But here's the thing. Let me tell you what's crazy about the MCU, which is the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Let me tell you what's crazy about them. We done seen for 15 years straight, we done seen, what's the white man that used to do crack? What's Iron Man? What's the man that used to do crack? I love him too, as an actor. I don't know him, but Robert Downey Jr. We seen Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man for 15 years. 23,000 movies, Iron Man. Every single MCU movie, he Iron Man. Now they done recast him as a whole nother person, like as a villain, in the same universe, in the MCU, in the same multiverse, and now he a new person. So if they could, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't understand why they so focused on like, well, this is how the comic book goes, and this is how we could finagle this storyline. It's like, do what you guys always do. Keep the world of entertainment, the movie, keep it fake. It's fake. Don't fall into that trap. It's not real. This ain't no based on these are fictional characters. Started as comic books, went on to be cartoons. Now we seeing them in live action. Cast another worthy actor that is black, please. You got to create. We're gonna bring a whole nother lady we ain't never even met. It's like not only did T'Challa die, but he also had a white kid we didn't know about. So take that for the first 15 minutes of the movie. He said we starting?
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Okay. Okay, cool. Have fun.
Thank you.
We going to give y'all that. Digest that for the first 15 minutes of the movie. Yeah, I know. He died, and then his sister tried to save everything, but then the mama died. And oh yeah, he got a white son that don't nobody know about. But the thing is, that white baby ain't even related to him. We can't really get to Tucson. He in Haiti working it out right now. He going to just be with his mother. We're not going to see him for another 20 years. And here's the thing that I understand. If they recast T'Challa, right? They have to then recast everybody else. Because when you change the main person in the world, then you do have to change if he still got a sister, it's not going to be Letitia playing Suri. It's not going to be Lupita, but that's okay. That's okay. This is acting. There are also amazing black actresses that are working and ready for that role. Why? Why do we have to like play by some other rules, some other laws? Why we got to stick to recast T'Challa respectfully? That will never make us forget. I don't think I will ever forget when I saw Black Panther. I don't think I will ever forget that. Ironically, or not even ironically, coincidentally, I was in San Francisco. I was in San Francisco early in my comedy career. And my mother flew out to San Francisco and spent the weekend with me. And she was like, I'm so excited to see you perform, but we going to see Black Panther too, right? I'm like, of course, Mom. Of course, Umi, we going to see Black Panther. Theater was packed. It was so hard I was trying to find a time. It was not a show that was not sold out. I was in there. I can only imagine what a kid's experience was watching that, because I don't think I'll ever forget that. And nobody can ever take that away from Chadwick Boseman bringing that character alive. But now it's time to recast him. Now it's time to recast him. They better not make it Denzel Washington. I do want to see Denzel Washington in part 3, but they better not make T'Challa, Mr. T'Challa, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Grandfather T'Challa, Denzel Washington. They better not. And I know they be loving to make Denzel and his accomplished 70-year-old ass. I know they be loving to give him action shit, but actually sit him on a goddamn throne like you did Angela Bassett. Okay, I'm gonna go. The show about to start. I'm not saying Denzel can't do anything. I'm just saying don't try to make him like the action part of the movie. You get what I'm saying? And I never try to limit nobody. You know, I don't ever want Denzel to be thinking like, don't speak limitations on my life, brother. You absolutely right. You only been killing it since we known you. You've been killing it before I ever came on this earth. You know what I'm saying? You've been killing it for 2 of my lifetimes, brother. You know what I'm saying? So I would never. But there are actors. They are training. They have been in school. They are working. This is the role of their lifetime. Seek them out. Give it to them. Give it to them. In the same way that you introduced us to Sammy. In the same way. Give it to, you know what I'm saying? Just come on. Okay, that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Weekend Live. I'm Reasonable. Like I said, I'm coming to San Francisco this weekend, June 13th and 14th, Cobb's Comedy Club. So make sure you guys get those tickets. Thank you so much. Shout out to our moderators, Still I Rise and Shaneria K. Y'all have a wonderful rest of y'all weekend. Stay safe. Bye.